Hello, my cosmic friends. Welcome to my channel, Beautiful Cosmos Tarot 2. My name is Cosmos. Nice to meet you if you are new. And if you're one of my subscribers, hello again, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. In this channel, I use tarot to learn about K-pop, K-pop idols, K-pop groups, the industry in general. Okay. Thank you guys, because we are so close to also 500 subscribers, so thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. Keep on liking, keep on sharing, keep commenting. And yes, I do have a lot of requests. I know that. You don't have to remind me. I do. But keep in mind, there are more than 200. And if you want to skip the line, you can always pay me $35 to get your reading out faster. If not, please wait your turn. Okay, today we are going to do an update on Seunghan. I have done two readings on him before. The first one and then update number 1. You can go see them if you want. And this will be update number 2 on this young fella. Seunghan, he was a member of Riize. He debuted with Riize back in September 4, 2023. Unfortunately, he was placed on a 1-year hiatus because of controversial pictures and videos from his past. You can look up videos online about his whole unfair situation that can explain it better than I can. And like I said, this is an update, so it's not a recap of his situation. I am not that type of channel. Seunghan was born on October 2nd, 2003. So let's have a look at you, Seunghan. I will start off with his current his current energy to see how he's doing and then move on from there. Okay. Seunghan, your current energy, Han. Okay, I just heard I am not coming back. He is not going back to Riize. Well, officially, right? SM said, oh, he stepped out of Riize. No, he was kicked out of Riize, okay? But, officially in public, SM said he stepped down. But, yeah. Because of all of the, basically, bullying and bad treatment that he suffered by the psycho fans that are fans of OT6, he just decided, no, this is not worth it. So he stepped down, and well, SM was happy because they were going to kick him out anyway. So in the end, he was kicked out, okay? Let's see. Nightwind, facing fear, subconscious release, healing. Okay, so he has been healing. He has been on a healing journey. But he is not going back to Riize. When this whole thing exploded, there was a big boycott against Riize and all of that. But now, well, basically the boycott has died down and Riize is still going on good. I am not wishing Riize any ill or anything like that, okay? But yeah, the boycott, the outrage, that has died down a lot. But no, Seunghan is still not going back to Riize. He is not. In fact, there are many times Seunghan is wishing that people would just get that out of their heads, because that is not going to happen. And at this point in time, he doesn't want it either. He doesn't want to return to Riize. It has been a long journey to heal. Now, he's not completely healed from what happened, okay? But compared to how it was before, he has done a lot of healing, and he feels that, well, going back to Riize, that will be going backwards. And it's not worth it. Sacred Heart. And I just heard, I must protect my heart. I just heard that. I must protect my heart. It was a big blow when, well, his whole scandal happened. And it truly scarred him, guys. And that is a scar that he's going to have to carry for life. So once again, no. He's not going back to Riize. We had the tree of life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. If anything, he's looking forward now to his solo debut. That is going to be a new start for him. So he wants to do that. Just start over. forget about the past as much as possible. He knows that, well, it's impossible to forget everything that happened, but as much as possible for his own good. Moonlight. Travel, romance potential. Well, romance is not on the table at the moment. The psychos that hating him for having a girlfriend in the past did an amazing job at traumatizing him when it comes to love. So for the moment, no, he's not even thinking about dating, or sometimes even talking to girls makes him very nervous. But once again, he's focusing on his solo debut. He's trying to come up with the best scenario, The Temptress. And I just heard Rice is 7. Rice is 7, that is a very popular chant that, at least in the past, when the boycott was at its highest point, the OT7 fans would say that a lot. Rice is 7, Rice is 7. It looks like whenever, either for Seunghan's individual activities or for Rice activities, there are still those people that want to chant Rice is 7. Seunghan is hoping that they don't do that, because once again, he does not want to come back. No matter what, no matter what the OT7 fans say or want, he himself does not want to come back. He feels that at this point it's not worth it, and we have healing, reconnected with your true nature. Yeah, at this point, he still thinks of Rice, the members of Rice, as his friends, but they have distanced themselves a lot. Some of it is him on his own because, well, he doesn't want to affect their activities. But also SM Entertainment has tried to keep them separated because, once again, the psychotic OT6, they literally hate Seunghan, and they would take it out on Rice. And Seunghan does not want that. The maknae of the group? Who was the maknae of the group? Hold on, I just heard that. The maknae of the group? Who is the maknae? I don't follow Rice, so I don't have their names memorized, okay? That's TXT, Son of ATs. Here it is, Rice. Antoine, the visual, the magnet, okay. It looks like lately Antoine has been missing Seunghan a lot. But then the others not so much. So at this point it seems like only the magnet has been missing Seunghan from time to time, but not the others. The others have accepted that Rice is 6 now. So yeah, once again, it would not be worth it for Seunghan to come back to Rice, and Seunghan himself does not want to go back. The distance already has been too much. Okay, what else? Okay. Okay, passion. Okay, well, recently, Seunghan has pretty much only been active online on his, well, not even his Instagram, the Instagram SM has made for him, right? Obviously, he would like to do more, but as of right now, well, Instagram is the only thing he can do, so he's putting a lot of passion into that, a lot of effort to, well, make it look good. And we have letting go. Once again, he has already let go of Rice. Of the OT6. He's already accepted that Rice is now 6. It sucks because once again, those are friends he is letting go. But from Seunghan's point of view, it must be done. That is also part of his own healing. He feels energy. Once again, his solo. Yeah, he's focusing his energy on his solo. New beginnings. Once again, for him, that's a new beginning. And we have sensuality. It looks like his self-esteem has also gone up recently. When this whole mess was happening, right? He lost weight. He wasn't feeling as happy. And that's my phone. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. But there is a phone call I've been waiting on, so that's why my phone is at full volume. But usually, I put it on silent or I just leave it on vibrate. But yeah, like I was saying, his self-esteem has gone up a lot. Before, he wasn't really feeling himself. He would just look at himself in the mirror and not even smile at himself. But now he's feeling a lot better, with a lot more energy. He feels more vitality. And yeah, just focusing on his solo and whatever SM is allowing him to do. He feels sorry for the OT7 fans, and he's very, very, very grateful with them. Okay, he is. It has truly touched his heart how much effort they have put into, trying to get justice for him. But at this point, he feels that, what, just give up. And if possible, well, promote me as a soloist. Repost my things, come engage in my Instagram. Even if I don't post something new, like come and say hi. That will really help out a lot. That's what Seunghan feels. And let's see. This one is catching my attention. Let's see. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and I just heard abroad. Okay, let's see. The Hangman, Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant. Here with the Hierophant, it's not a positive vibe that I am getting. In this deck, right, the Hierophant, the master, the teacher, whatever you want to call him, he's laughing. And I feel that that's SM. Okay, SM Entertainment. They're going to put enough effort so it doesn't look like it's the bare minimum, but in comparison to other debuts and other projects, what they're going to do with Seunghan's debut will be the minimum. It'll look enough for the public so it doesn't look like it's the minimum, but it is the minimum. And also another reason SM is laughing is that, well, people made a big fuss about boycotting Riize, but now Riize had another comeback with 27 versions, I think, of their album, and people are buying stuff from Riize. So, you guys, you talk big, but at the end of the day, you fall and you end up supporting us. So SM is laughing at those people. And from what I can see, when it comes to his debut, it's going to be enough people are gonna like it. It's going to be a slow build up though. And it looks like mostly abroad. That is where Seunghan is going to be the most successful. I don't know if Seunghan speaks English. I don't think he does, but it would be a good idea for him to learn English at least. And it looks also like Seunghan feels that with this, excuse me, with this debut, well, a different side of him will come out. A different side that not many have seen or nobody has seen. But yeah, it's mostly abroad that is going to be successful. There, of course, not everybody in South Korea is a psycho and they don't hate Seunghan. Not everybody does, but it's mostly abroad, outside of Korea, which in the end is going to be better for him, not just monetary wise, but also spiritually and emotionally. What else? There hasn't really been an announcement of when he's going to be doing his solo debut. I am getting the feeling that it's going to be somewhere in August. Somewhere in August. We had the Four of Cups. Yeah, some people are not going to be happy about that because they will feel that, you just are going to keep on pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back. But yeah, it feels like somewhere in August. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Okay. Two of Swords. Antoine. Once again, Antoine. It looks like whenever Seunghan's debut does happen, Antoine would like to be there. In the crowd, cheering for him, supporting him. He would like that. The High Priestess. And the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Okay, it looks like from time to time, Seunghan, an ex-member of Idol. In the past, they were known as G-Idol, but now they're rebranded as Idol. It looks like she is also paying attention to Seunghan's possible debut. It kind of reminds her, because, she was expelled from G-Idol for a different thing. She was accused of being a bully, which in the end turned out to be false, but, So it kind of reminds her of, she was kicked out because of an injustice. Seunghan was kicked out because of an injustice. So it looks like she is keeping an eye on him. And if possible, she would like to collab with him. If possible, right? And she is wishing him the best. Best of luck. Because, making a comeback is not easy. Especially in the world of K-pop bands, right? Those are the ones that get promoted the most than soloists. And from what I can see, Seunghan is going to continue to keep on healing, working on himself, working on his debut. And once again, he does not want to come back to Riize. He feels that it will not be worth it. The only reason he might come back to Riize if, Riize never goes back to South Korea. Which, it's impossible, right? Because they are a K-pop band, so they have to promote in South Korea. But yeah, if they never set foot on South Korea ever again, then he will probably come back. There's a 2% chance that he will come back if that ever happened. But other than that, no. Seunghan feels this is a new beginning for me, so I'm going to give it my all. For right now, I may only be doing stuff on Instagram, but I'm going to continue to do that. And I'll give him my all. With every post, with everything that he is allowed to do. And yeah, once again, sometime in August. I will be surprised if it comes out in June because I really not seen him debuting on June. But yeah, sometime in August. That's what I see. Okay. And I just heard that is all. I am not picking up on anything else, so if you made it this far, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let's keep sending Seunghan the best. If you feel it in your heart, you can always light a white candle for Seunghan. Set it with that type of intention. Before lighting it up, say a prayer for him. Put your hands over the candle if you feel it in your heart. Okay? Alright guys. That is all for now. Thank you for waiting. I will have another update on another situation that has been happening for quite a while now, so keep an eye out for that. I wish you guys the best. I wish Seunghan the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.